Good morning, everyone. It is Experts Interview Friday, and today, as no exception, I have an amazing guest for you. We are all in business here. I'm going live onto YouTube and also live into my Facebook group, Find Your Voice Aspiring Speakers Club. And every single week when I go live, I always interview somebody else that can help us ostensibly with our businesses, help us become more visible, help us become more efficient in what we do. And today is absolutely no exception. Today, my wonderful guest is a health and fitness coach, and he is a man of my own heart because he uses the word holistic like I do. And I think that life is all about being holistic. And I definitely call this little live cast that I've got going on here, giving your holistic business a voice. So today, please welcome Nathan Joseph. It's lovely to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
You're very welcome. So you're going to get hopefully a lot more followers from here too. Are you on YouTube as well as Insta, or is YouTube not your platform?
So do you know what? Recently, one of my good friends, he's got a podcast called The Mind Muscle Project. It's really good. But he said that getting into YouTube is a really great idea, because if you think of Instagram, you post something and it lasts for 24 hours. Whereas if you post something on YouTube, it can just repopulate, regenerate, people search it all the time.
Absolutely.
So then it will bring you back in. So one of my tasks today in my planner is actually to start posting again on YouTube. So yeah, I'll be getting into that as well.
Good. So you can share this video on your YouTube channel as well. So look, today
I
is all
will do.
about,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, guys, I want to really encourage us as business owners to make sure that we take care of our mindset, our energy, our body, our health. Because let's face it, if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. If we feel overweight or under-energized, unfit, if we don't look our best on camera, we're not going to want to get on camera. This is the problem with a lot of business owners. We need to take care of our body and our mind just like anything else. If we feed our pets and we really love our children, we're going to give them good food to eat. We need to do the same for our body. So today, I'd like to ask Nathan a few questions. Like, you're a fitness and health coach. How did you actually even get into it? Because I know your background is something else. So give us a little story about how you started.
So I won't lie, I'll start with my fitness journey. So when I started training, it was honestly one of my best mates. He started training, his body was improving. He just seemed to have this aura about him that made him more confident. And I think I was 16, 17. So as most boys are at that age, obviously you're getting an interest in girls and so on and so forth. And I just saw my mate getting all of this attention, and I was thinking to myself, okay, I can't be having that. So that was my first, that was my why to start off with. So I started training with him, and then I quickly realized like I was falling in love with the gym. But at the start, as I said, then my focus was just purely on looking better. So then I could keep up with my mate. But then I would say I focused on the way I looked for maybe 7 years. And then I had a really big battle with my mental health. Got to a point where I thought, I don't want to be here anymore. Enough is enough. And then through that period, I always say to people that exercise was sort of like the hand that pulled me away from doing something stupid. And it really made me focus on, when I was training, I was just looking at, okay, well, this is how you feel. And then the more I focused on the way I feel after training, I was like, okay, I want more of that feeling. So I'd train more. I wasn't really worried about my body. I was more worried about my mind and just making sure, okay, I feel stressed out, let me go for a run. I feel really down, let me go and train. So I was taking myself through this transformation. I sort of said to myself, I didn't want to give myself the generic 12-week transformation. I was like, give yourself 100 days to sort your mind and body out.
That's a really good goal. I'm going to write that down because, I was doing some, sorry to just jump in here for a second, 100 days.
That's right.
I was doing some research because we've all been taught from some book that was written in the 60s that 21 days is needed to change a habit. It's apparently not correct anymore. They've done new studies to show us that 21 days is not enough for some people. It is between 21 and 200 days. It is somewhere between there. And most people apparently need 60 days or more to really lock in a brand new habit. So you're doing right saying, let's go for 100, because if you've locked something in for 100 days, you're going to turn up and you're going to keep doing it because it's more in your muscle memory.
100%. And I think as well, with the 100-day period where you have sort of people are told, okay, over 12 weeks, you're going to go through this transformation that's going to change your life, so on and so forth. But because, in my opinion, 12 weeks isn't that long, it doesn't really give you any maneuver to enjoy your lifestyle as well. So in the past, I've put myself through grueling training, and I'd be missing out, going out with my mates. I wouldn't be drinking. I wouldn't be getting takeaways, things that I love. I'd be sacrificing all of that just to get this body that I wanted. Whereas the 100-day period, I found, allowed me to go and have a beer with my mates, go and have a takeaway, whatever it may be. I was getting results in terms of my mental and physical health, but also I was getting lifestyle results where I was still enjoying my life and going out and doing exactly what I wanted. So it was just really revolutionary for me, because I always had the opinion training is hard, like getting in shape is hard. You need to starve yourself to get the body that you want or whatever. But when I switched my mindset to, okay, just focus on how you feel, you're more drawn to training. You don't see it as a chore, you just see it as part of everyday life.
That's so true. And I have this discussion with some of my clients who are prone to depression and anxiety and holding themselves back. That they have all sorts of issues going on, physical, mental, emotional. And when we just say, okay, I don't need the motivation to go to the gym, you just have to literally go without thinking. If you literally go without thinking, when you get there and go through the process, guaranteed 100% you're going to come back feeling better in so many ways. And I did that when I was going to the gym on a very, very regular basis. It didn't matter, rain, hail, or shine. I would get up and go and then feel better about it, regardless of whether I felt like it or not.
Something I tell my clients all the time is, I would probably say 20% of the time I go to the gym thinking, oh my God, I cannot wait to lift weights. Maybe even not 20%. Like, honestly, like it's not there, but 100% of the time I'll leave the gym and my mind and my body will feel better. So
bingo.
It's not about where you go in, it's how you come out that you need to put your focus on, because then you'll start getting some incredible results.
Yeah, exactly. So let's just jump into the questions. And remember, guys, this is live in StreamYard, going to Facebook and to YouTube. And it means that when we're live, because of StreamYard, what you can do is you can pop any questions or comments that you have for Nathan right underneath the post. So you'll see it live on YouTube right now. If you just type in straight underneath that video, you can just pop in and ask Nathan anything and I can show it up on the screen. Keep it clean is my rule. My brand is clean. But you just ask him anything to do with losing weight and getting fit. So lots of coaches out there. Of course, we're all in a very noisy digital space. How is it that you stand out from other coaches? What's different about your weight loss and toning up program?
I see, like, I can't lie, I see so many amazing coaches out there. And for me, in a way, I don't care if somebody trains with me or with another coach. Like, if somebody makes the decision to improve their health, I'm just happy for them. So whether it's with me or with someone else. But what I'd say is the difference with working with me is I really care about making fitness fit with your lifestyle rather than take over. So I've been there before where, like I say, I'll just avoid every social occasion because my body or eating the right things is the most important thing. Go into a meal and knowing what I'm going to eat before, because I don't want to go over on my calories For me, that's just not a way to live, because if you're going
Yeah.
to a meal with that mentality, you're not going to enjoy it to the fullest, which then means that the people you're with aren't going to enjoy it to the fullest because they're not getting the best version of you. So my mantra is definitely like, don't get me wrong, people, my clients, they work hard, but they also love their lives.
Have
And
a
that
life.
is,
Which is really good.
and
Yeah. I've been on diets which have required me to go to 500 calories a day, and it's only sustainable for a very short time because I felt like I was going to faint half the time. And then in that diet, which was very against my norm, you're not allowed to exercise at all because you literally had no energy left over to exercise anyway. Surely it's better to exercise, be holistic in your approach, and then get better results and feel better about yourself too.
100%. I think for me, with my clients, like, well, anybody in the world, I think naturally you just think, oh, if I eat less food, I'm going to lose weight. But then you're left walking around like a zombie, no energy, no sex drive, no get up and go, no motivation. Whereas when you do it in the right way, your focus and determination and everything, your confidence, it all filters into the rest of your life. Like what I tell my clients is, this isn't a body transformation. It really is a life transformation, because the benefits of exercise just go straight through into every aspect of your life.
Oh, absolutely. So what would you say is the most important part of your job when you're working with clients and building your business?
For me, my motto is, I'm not here to get you results. I'm here to teach you how to keep them. Because in the nicest possible way, I don't want to work with anyone forever. You don't pay a driving instructor to teach you how to drive for the rest of your life. You teach them how to make you pass. You learn how to pass your test. Yeah. So for me, my job is, right, I'm going to teach you in a way where you can absorb the information over time to create this sustainable, healthy lifestyle for yourself. So if you do feel yourself letting yourself go, then you can bring it back within 2 weeks and you're back to where you want to be. And that, for me, I could be coaching a mum at the moment. Well, I know she's going to be teaching these sustainable lifestyle habits to her kids. So therefore, I'm not only helping her, I'm helping families. And for me, the most important part of my job is just to teach people how to keep results. Because as you say, you've done the diets before where it's not sustainable, and then you'll just yo-yo. You'll just keep going up and down.
You do. You absolutely do. It's ridiculous. Yeah. How do you get your clients results? What are the modalities that you mostly use in your business?
So for me, every person on this planet is obviously different. And for me, so is your training. Your training should be different. Like I work with couples, I work with brothers, people in the same family, whatever it is, but even their training programs are going to be different. So it's understanding, one, what makes them tick. You might have some clients that really need to have a rocket put up their ass. But then other clients, you're like, okay, well, you like to other clients, they'll be there like, I need to be told what to do, but then I want to implement on my own, and then we'll review later on in the week. So for me, it's really understanding how their mind is working, and that is how you honestly get the client's results. And as I say, the most important thing isn't the result during the time with me, it's the ability to keep the results beyond me.
Absolutely. I love this. And we're going to be working together because I need someone to kick my butt.
No dramas at all. I'd be happy to have you on.
So the next couple of questions I got, and remember guys, if you have any questions, this is timely. We've got a couple of minutes left on the interview. Please post it below the video so we can show it on the screen and Nathan can answer your question. What inspires you to do what you do?
A massive inspiration for me, I won't lie, is myself. Like, I know where I took myself from to where I am now in terms of body and mind. So that inspires me every day. Like, I want to give that to as many people as I possibly can, because to come from a point where you actually want to take your own life to then building up a business in a different country to then give that feeling to other people, like that is it gives me huge inspiration, because why wouldn't I want people to feel, don't get me wrong, people don't need to be depressed or suicidal or whatever, but in terms of if your confidence is on the floor, I want people to know that's not a way to live. And then you can be inspired by someone that's been through that journey to then get to the best version of yourself, and to know that you'll always be thinking there's more to be had, because I'm just going, I'm absolutely flying.
Yes.
That's what I'd say.
And you know what, Nathan, so many people, more people than you probably realize, are really close to suicide and depression. Well, at least in thought. You know, there's a lot of people out there that are not happy with the way that life is going. They're not happy with the job they're in. They've somehow found themselves in a situation that doesn't make them happy. There's a lot of dissonance and unsettledness in people, a lot. And especially since COVID and everything's shut down, we've had to go online very, very quickly. So many people have been shut away from the world, from their families, from their friends. And that's been really hard. I've been really lucky. Definitely. Because I've been on camera with my clients day after day after day after day, so I don't feel cut off at all. But these personal growth tools that we are providing, me with communication with people and you with fitness and health and mindset, it's all connected. It's all holistic 100%. And it's all connected. Clive has just given us a beautiful comment. I like knowing how to keep the results. That's a really important thing, and I think that's what we need to talk about too moving forward. That's fantastic. So the last one I have today, and guys, the last chance to jump in. How did you overcome your mental health issues? I know it was a decision. Did you have one or two or three things that you did religiously, and in which order?
So I think the biggest thing that I had to realize is I was waking up every day thinking, I don't want to feel this way anymore. I just want to be Nathan Joseph, who I used to be. And every day I'd wake up thinking that way. But after a while, I realized, like, no one is actually coming to save me. No one is going to pull me out of this place that I am apart from myself. So the first step for me was to really understand that if I wanted change, it had to come from me first. And as soon as I did that, I reached out to a counsellor, and she was unbelievable with me. Like, I could never recommend a counsellor to anyone enough. Like, even if your mental health isn't on the floor, I think to just speak to someone that is completely distanced from your yeah, exactly. I think it is an unbelievable experience, which I'd recommend to anyone. So that was huge. And then with my daily habits, I was one of those people that goes out every weekend, and I found I was getting blind drunk every single weekend to escape my reality.
Yeah.
Like, I would always look around my friends and I'd be the most drunk or the most out of my head, whatever it may be. And I realized that those habits probably wasn't serving me. So to take some time away and think, okay, well, I need to come back to a place where I'm just happy in my own self. And then maybe I got a bit of beer fear, I'd say, because I thought, if I go out, then I'm going to be this absolute mess. But I'd say understanding that small habit changes really do make the world of difference in terms of my socials and so on, my social life, I should say. And then the biggest one, as I've already said, is like exercise is, it's crazy how much that can do for you. So
absolutely. And may I just say, Nathan, I love your London accent. It's very nice. I absolutely love it. Where are you from in London?
I am on the border of London and Essex. So
I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
I could listen to that all day.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. My girlfriend says it's annoying.
No. It is not annoying. It's fabulous. We love accents. We're Australian. You know, it's the same as living in America. People would stare at me and go, I could listen to you all day. Only because you have a different accent, because people love accents. It's exotic, it's different, it's unusual. So it's lovely. So milk it. I'm glad that you're here. Welcome. And we love having you here. So thank you so much for joining us today. It's been absolutely
awesome. I love it,
and love guys, I've got here he's on Instagram and he's killing it on Instagram. You've got to go and have a look at his Instagram page. It's Nathan Joseph PT. Check it out. I've liked him and followed him as well. He's got some amazing photographs and amazing videos and little tips and things for you to share. Go and follow him. Look out for his YouTube channel and you will see this on my YouTube channel, The Voice of Confidence TV. So if you're on Facebook and you're not on YouTube yet, go and type in The Voice of Confidence TV with Elisa James and you will see all these videos. So every Wednesday I shoot live video streaming, every Friday live video streaming, and then one fully produced video every single week on a Wednesday. So check all those out and then check Instagram out because he's the bomb and he knows what he's doing on Insta. And he's got another page, I believe, on Insta called Built in 100 because that's what he was talking about today. Change those habits in 100 days. So really appreciate that. Nathan, if you're not on Facebook, then I will look out for the comments and things. If you know what, they can jump you on Instagram and have a look. So I will pop in Facebook on under this post, Find Your Voice Aspiring Speakers Club is where it's streaming to right now. I will put Nathan's Instagram handle underneath there. So guys, if you're on Facebook and you're watching this, then check out the Instagram handle. If you're on YouTube, I'm sure that you know what Instagram is and you can go and jump on, have a look at him. So you can contact him and PM him from there. So thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure. And I wish you all the success and happiness in the world. Hope it goes really well for you.
And to you. It's been a pleasure coming on.
Thank you. And we've got Nick Vu saying hi, coming in hi at the last moment too. So thank you so much, guys. Nick. Look out. Make sure that if you're watching the replay, just pop in your questions and comments underneath and I will put his handle underneath so you can find him on Insta. See you guys. Have a wonderful Friday. Bye.